Hey guys, what's up? My name is Vanessa. I talk all about higher consciousness living and how you can't be healthy without healing mind, body, and spirit. Today we are getting into the Sagittarius health and healing reading. So if you have any Sagittarius placements anywhere in your chart, then this reading is certainly for you. So as you can see, we are in a new location today. I decided I really wanted to get grounded with these readings, and I felt really called to come to the park to do them, and I didn't realize until I got here how much I really badly needed this. And I actually feel like this has a lot to do with Sagittarius right now in general. I'm literally sitting right in the sun, like it's beaming directly down on me, and I have all these gorgeous palm trees right in front of me, and I just realized how badly Sagittarius just really needs to sunbathe. Okay, if you didn't know, I'm a Sagittarius rising, and so I have a heavy prominent Sag placement, and this reading is certainly for me too. I've been getting some downloads since I've been here. I actually forgot my notebook, and so I wasn't able to do a meditation where I got to write notes like I usually do, but we're gonna roll with it. I already went ahead and shuffled and meditated on today's reading. I did like a light little meditation while I was shuffling, and in case you don't know, the sole purpose of this reading is to align the interconnection between mind, body, and spirit. So if your mind is off, your body is off. If your body is off, your spirit's off, and vice versa, all in between. And so today we are focusing on the 5 categories that can help us get into better alignment. Those 5 categories include diet, sleep, movement, mindset, and meditation. Those are the 5 categories that make up our overall health and well-being. So we're going to deep dive on each one of those today to figure out what it is that you need to do, that we need to do, to get into balance and harmony within our everyday practices, rituals, habits, routines, all the things what we need to start doing on our daily life so we can get into alignment, okay? Because if we're not in alignment, we can't attract or manifest or do any of the things that we really want to fucking do because we're out of whack. So let's get it together. If you are interested in booking a personal reading, you can click the link in my bio. It takes you straight to the link, and you can book a personal health and healing reading. You could also book a personal general reading. The option is entirely up to you. I personally feel like you honestly can't do anything in life unless you're in alignment. So if you're trying to attract love or finances or career, I honestly suggest doing the health and healing reading first, because this is going to tell you what you need to do in order to get your fucking mind right. Okay, let's just keep it real here. All right. But like I said, if you really just want to just get some answers to some things that don't have anything to do with this, then obviously you can book a regular reading. Also, if you're not already subscribed to the Soul Collective, I 10 out of 10 recommend. Every Sunday, I send out a weekly newsletter that's just talking about, I just kind of give you some mindful messages and intentional practices that you can use and incorporate to help you navigate through your week ahead. And it is free to join, so you can click the link in my bio for that as well. All right, Sag, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the leaves are whistling in the wind, and I feel like this is just a time to get grounded. It's so beautiful outside today, and yeah, I'm excited for this reading. Okay, so we're starting off with diet. What is it that Sagittarius needs to do to get their diet into alignment? Okay, so the first card we have is stomach, and that's so crazy. Okay, let me start off with what I was meditating on. The moment I started driving to the park and got out, sat down, set up shop, my stomach was all over the place. I feel like it was like my stomach and nerves. Like it was like this nauseous feeling where I felt kind of nauseated, and I just felt very unsettled and uneasy. And I'm telling you right now, from sitting in the sun, it's easing a lot of that. It feels like anxiety, and I feel like that's definitely Sag right now. Like, your stomach is very off, it's very wonky, okay? You're feeling some digestive issues, okay? Maybe you're having some diarrhea, maybe you are I don't know why I just got a stomach ulcer in my head, but if that resonates, then take it or leave it if it doesn't. But I got stomach ulcer in my head, stomach pains, stomach cramps. I'm even feeling like something with the appendix or like pancreas or something like that. I don't know. If you're having an abnormal stomach pain, I would look into that, okay? Wow, these downloads in the sun are like really just doing something for me. I feel like maybe I need to just do every reading outside, okay? We might need to do that. Okay, next we have the Wheel of Fortune. Then we have Strength in Reverse. Protect your ecosystem. And Soul Name. Okay, let me lay these out here. This Strength in Reverse card is very interesting because this is interesting. This is interesting because we're talking about diet, but I'm also feeling like consumption in other ways, like not even just through food. I feel like consumption through media, consumption through TV shows, content, videos, things that we're exposed to on the daily. I feel like Sag right now, the state of the world is causing a lot of anxiety. That's what this feels like. It feels like consumption of like media and things that are being pushed on us. This doesn't even feel like diet. That's so weird. I've never had this before. This is like how your stomach feels right now. It's like on a wheel. It's just turning. That's how I feel. It feels very like, like nauseous, but it feels like this doesn't have anything to do with your food. I feel like this has everything to do with like nervous system. And this feels like the state of the world. Like angst and anxiety and not knowing what the outcome will be. Oh my gosh, okay. This resonates for me. With Strength in Reverse, okay, so this is definitely not talking about diet, but we're just gonna roll with it. Yesterday, Libra's reading did not even like it. Honestly, you just have to follow what the downloads are saying and what the cards are saying and just roll with it, okay? So right now we're not talking about your actual diet. We're talking about your media diet, okay? What are you consuming content-wise, okay? This is what we're getting into today. Strength in Reverse, I feel like you feel very hopeless and like you can't control any of this. It's making you feel like you have no control over the current state of the world, and it's making you very nervous. You may even have children and nervous about like them going to school. This is so strange. Okay. Just feels very scared. Like it's just causing a lot of anxiety for you. With the Protect Your Ecosystem card, it's like you really got to filter what it is that you're consuming. If you're watching the news all the time, you need to stop. If your feed is full of fear-mongering content, unfollow. Maybe even just get rid of social media for right now in general. Or like literally, if you work on social media or something, literally just go on to do what you need to do and fucking dip. Like you just need to like you need to protect your ecosystem. It's like feeding your mind and your body and brain with only things that are going to uplift you. that bring peace, that bring joy, that amplifies the feelings of abundance and happiness and fulfillment and contentment. Okay, not fear-mongering things, because I feel like with Sag, like, this is the thing about us. What I've noticed is, like, I feel like we get, like, scared about shit easily, like the state of the world. Like, I feel like we are just so in tune with things that are happening around us. Is this a fucking beat? Oh my god. I feel like we're so in tune with things that are going around us, or just like our environment, that we kind of freak out about things sometimes. And if we see something pop up about like the state of the world, like I feel like we're such empaths in a way that, like, we feel everybody else's fear. That's what it is. We feel everybody else's fear. And we feel their pain. And I feel like consuming this energy is just not good for us. And we only need to be consuming things that actually resonate with who we are at our core. Don't participate in things that are fear-mongering. Don't participate in things that don't make you feel good. The beautiful thing about social media and its algorithm, it could be to a benefit or a detriment, but it literally picks up on what you like to consume. So if you're watching, even if it's just one fear-mongering video and you like it or engage with it in some way, more of that is going to pop up on your algorithm. And you really just need to focus solely on the things that instill a sense of peace and contentment and helps you to radiate joy. Okay. Is there anything I can get related to food? Like, can I get something here? Okay, hold on. Okay, so with the Temperance card, I feel like we need to balance. Okay, so balancing our nervous system, this could be great. And really, this is a theme for like almost every damn reading I've done so far for March. It's like everybody's nervous system is very out of whack for different reasons. But a big theme for people to be taking right now is some adrenal supplements, some adrenal and focus supplements. It's very hard for people to get focused and balanced right now, like literally energetically. Excuse me. So eating foods that are going to be nourishing to you. I don't even know like why like fear-mongering even of what you're eating. You could even just like, you might feel like there's like nothing healthy to eat. Oh my god. Okay, I think we're starting to connect the dots here. Okay, so you might even feel like it's fear-mongering, like this fear-mongering content that you're consuming is related to food. So you may even feel like, oh my god, like I can't eat anything. Like, what the fuck is healthy? Like everything is just not healthy for you. Now our water isn't healthy. Now we're drinking fucking fruit juice or fruit water, whatever the case is. Excuse my French. You know, the sunshine is beaming and the tongue is rolling, okay? But that's what that feels like. It's like, I feel like you might be consuming a lot of content related to the diet that is fear-mongering, and people are like, don't eat this, don't eat that, this is bad for you, cut this out of your diet. And you're like, what the fuck? What am I supposed to eat? Like, nothing is healthy for me. With the soul name card, I'm also getting like just eating what makes you not what makes you feel good, because if that's the case, you're gonna be eating all kinds of shit. Okay, what makes your body feel good? Get in tune with that. You know, like veganism works very well for me. Okay, but it doesn't work for everybody. So it's like, if you're somebody who feels like they need salmon try that out. If you're somebody who feels that they need grass-fed beef, try that out. Like, just eat what makes your body feel good, okay? And those things do not work for me. Just the thought of it grosses me the hell out, but you have to do what works for you. And I feel like regardless of all this, whatever you're consuming, just whatever it is, make sure you're getting whole foods, shopping at the farmer's market when you can, really watching and being mindful of where you're getting your food from, okay? Just because it's you get it from Whole Foods doesn't necessarily make it good, okay? Because Whole Foods is just, you know, I mean, there's a whole thing about Whole Foods, but basically it all comes from an industrialized factory, okay? And all that shit, regardless if it says organic or not, is getting sprayed with something, okay? So that's why I'm like, if you know people who grow their own shit or grow things, or you thinking about growing your own stuff, do that, okay? Get into that, because I think that could be really beneficial and helpful for you. So I would definitely look into that, Sag. Okay, let's see what else we got here. This sun is really doing something for me. Like, I don't think you guys understand. And it's so beautiful outside. Like, the view is just so stunning. Okay, now let's get into sleep. That's crazy. Didn't I just tell you guys pancreas? Also, when I shuffle these cards, I leave them face down. I don't look at them until I go to actually read the stack of cards. So I said pancreas, and pancreas came out. So you could literally be having issues with your pancreas or your stomach, and it's causing trouble with your sleep, okay? Like, this could even just be like gastro, what is it called? Gesticular, I don't know, one of them terms is coming up for me. This could even be like IBS, okay? Gastro, I don't know what, I can't think of the full word. But if that resonates for you in any way, you know what, just take it, okay? Then we got connective tissue. Okay. Then we have despair. I'm feeling heavy fear. Culmination. The software update. This is not how the story ends. Soul mating. And soul family. I know what's going on here. Saturn has moved into Pisces, okay? So for a lot of Sagittarius, if you're a rising like me, okay, if you're a Sag rising like myself, a heavy theme for us right now with Saturn in Pisces is family. That is a big theme for us right now. We're thinking a lot about family. We're thinking a lot about settling down. We're thinking a lot about having children, getting married, what that looks like, okay? Damn, I'm about to be reading myself. I'm putting myself on blast here, but you know, whatever, it is what it is. A really big theme that I feel with Sag right now is fear. Like, I feel so much fear with you guys, us. And with fear, this could be in a multitude of things, okay? This could be fear in the sense of media, fear in the sense... I feel like the state of the world makes you scared to have a family, okay? And these are things that keep you up at night. These are the things that, like, you go to bed thinking about. I know that's so crazy because this is literally what I go to bed thinking about. I think about, do you know what kind of questions I get? This is me being so freaking transparent. This is crazy. I think about, before going to bed, if I'm going to be a good mom one day, you know, we're just here to be honest and vulnerable. That's really what we're doing. This is like a really deep-rooted fear of mine. I'm like so severely afraid of having a family because I don't know what that looks like. And it literally scares the shit out of me. And with Saturn in Pisces, it's like, it's crazy because Pisces is our fourth house placement. Fourth house is what it, fourth house represents family, roots, all those things. And so that's why family is a big theme for Sagittarius right now. And, for those of us who don't have a family, we're thinking a lot about, like, what does that look like? It's such unfamiliar territory to us, and it literally causes us so much fear that it literally makes our stomach hurt. Like, physically makes our stomach hurt. And I actually even feel like it's throwing off our sacral and solar plexus chakra with these colors here. Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting. Like, it's like this is really not even a physical issue. This is not a physical problem with our stomach. It's not even coming from our food or anything. It's literally coming from our emotions and our energy centers being out of balance. Okay, with this connective tissue, I'm really just feeling like family tree, like our lineage. We're thinking about our lineage. We're thinking about our family, the line, our family tree that we came from. We're thinking of themes, patterns. And it's so crazy because when I was shuffling, we got the break the cycle card, and we also got, if the wind actually flew it out and I went to go grab them, it was break the cycle, and it also, the other card was wealth. So you may even be thinking about generational wealth. Okay, with this connective tissue card, I feel like we're really thinking about our family, generational curses, generational patterns, habits. What have we been taught? What are our core beliefs that don't actually resonate with us? What do we want to pass on to our children? What do we not want to pass on to our children? What kind of parent do we want to be? What kind of auntie or uncle do we want to be? What kind of spouse do we want to be? Or partner do we want to be? Like, these are all questions that are really heavily taking over our mind to the point where we are literally causing ourselves into this physical distress to now where we can't fucking sleep. It's like, this is despair. You know really what this is? This is inner child wounds. Yeah. This is inner child wounding that we need to heal and nurture. With the software update, I feel like we're actually getting a lot of visions in our mind. Like in our sleep, in our dreams. You may be having dreams about what the hell your kids even look like. You could be having dreams about who your life partner could be. You could be having dreams about what your wedding looks like. Like, I don't know. It could be themes of the future. And really, these are just software updates, okay? These, or it could also even, no, what's happening here too is even in your sleep, it could be highlighting generational curses and patterns that you need to break. So themes, emotions, situations, symbols could be popping up in your dreams that you really need to heavily pay attention to, because they could be highlighting things that need to be broken and things that you need to let go of and heal so that they are not passed down to your children. Okay, and so that way they are not reflected in your relationships and partnerships. Okay. With the culmination card, I really get the sense of community. like, you know, like when you, it's like you're thinking about who's gonna help you raise your children, who is it that you're gonna have for support. If you already have a family, you may even feel like you don't even have the proper support that you hoped you would have had having these children. It's like, you know how they say it takes a village? I feel like you're really trying to round up who the hell your village is, because right now it feels like you just are pinching pennies, like literally with these coins. Like, it feels like, because it came out in the reverse, so it really just feels like this is kind of what we're lacking here. We're lacking a community, we're lacking the village that we really truly desire, that aligns with our values, our beliefs, how our level of consciousness, how we want to raise our children. Because we obviously, the people who raise our kids, we want them to be as aware and conscious as we are. And listen, honey boo boo child, when you live in a certain level of higher consciousness, that gets very far and few in between, because you feel like just nobody gets it. You know what I mean? So I would definitely pay attention to this. And really, honestly, I would really like talk to God, like talk to spirit, talk to your ancestors, talk to whatever it is that you believe in the universe, and ask for support. Ask for them to reveal to you who these people in this community are supposed to be. Actually, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put on here who this reading is for. So when people come into the live, they know. Okay, so we have the soul mating card, and we have the soul family. So this is community, this is partnerships. We're thinking a lot about, is our partner that we're with right now our soul partner? Is this the person we're supposed to be getting married to? We're having questions like, is this who I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with? Is this a good choice? We're thinking about, if we don't already have a partner, we're thinking about, like, when is this partner going to be revealed unto me? And really, this stress that this is causing is really, we're like so fearful of making the wrong choice. We're so fearful of not choosing the right person. We're so fearful of not having the family that we so much desire. We're so fearful of not living in the right place we want to live, and bringing a child in. We're so fearful we're just fearful. We're like, this whole topic just fucking scares us. We're fearful that we're never gonna get the community and support from the people around us that we really greatly desire to help us raise our children. We feel like nobody just gets it. Like, nobody gets it in the way that we see it. It's almost even comes from a stem of fear of control. It's like you're wanting to control the whole situation. Okay. Well, Spirit said this is not how the story ends. There's more to your story. Okay, there's more to your story, and it doesn't end here. There's so much more that all you have to do is turn the page to the next chapter, and stop fearing everything. Everything is happening in divine order and divine purpose. Stop allowing these fears of society, of media, of your decisions. It's like your intuition knows exactly what the fuck it's doing. Stop questioning it. Stop letting other people question how you want to do things, how you are doing things. I feel like a lot of this is external noise too. And really just surrender. Surrender and stop letting this fear weigh down your mind so you can actually get a good night's fucking sleep. Okay? Let's do that. These are things that you up thinking about. God damn, that shit read me to filth. Like, what the hell was that? Okay, now going into movement. Sag, we got nerves. Literally, when I say movement, I also mean body. So, movement and body, we got the nerves card, okay? We got perseverance. Oh, I love this. I love this. Keep going. We got no one is coming for you, but it's in reverse. Do I want to read it in reverse? I don't know. We'll see when we get there. In inner voice. Okay, well, we obviously know what the hell this nerves card is. Our nerves are all out of freaking whack. That's why this sunshine is really just doing something for me right now. All you guys need to get out into the sun. Like, ASAP. Okay? This is really stabilizing my nervous system, but my nerves still very, like, you know what I get from this? Like, tingly. Like, this is when I look at this picture, I just think tingly. And, like, that's how I feel. Like, my stomach feels tingly, my arms feel tingly, my hands feel tingly. Like, everything is just freaking tingly. And it's just like, ugh, like your nerves. It's just like, I want to lay in the grass. We might do that in a second. So, nerves. Next, we have perseverance. You know what I get from this is like making time for ourselves. It's like you'll be able to keep going if you poured into your own cup more. And I think a great way to pour into your own cup is by moving your body, getting grounded, like how I'm doing now, taking time in solitude, getting by yourself, stretching in the sun. I might do that too. That sounds really nice. Doing some yoga in a park, okay? Surround yourself around trees, get a massage, get some acupuncture, get a chiropractic adjustment, get a Reiki energy healing, get an egg cleanse. Like right now, it's really about taking care of you right now. It's this perseverance is like you are trying to keep going and trying to keep the momentum up, like literally physically. It's like, you know, there's like a million things that you want to do productivity wise. Like, oh my God, I have so many dreams. I have so many goals. I have so many things I want to get done this week. I want to clean this and do that and finish this and work on that. And really, you won't really be able to gain the energy and the perseverance to do all those things until you get your head clear and mind right, okay? And that is going to be through physical movement or taking care of your body physically. So like I stated, through massages, chiropractic adjustments, doing some yoga in a park, getting grounded. I feel like right now, Sag, we really need to be outside. Like, I know the weather's been wonky, pretty much damn near everywhere, and especially in Southern California. Like, why is it cold here? Like, I'm wearing a full-blown sweat outfit. Like, this is some bullshit, and we're in March. Like, I didn't move here from New York for this. But these are, I feel like we really need to find ways to get outside. Even if it's just for 5 minutes or 3 minutes or 2 minutes, just to stand out in the rain. And just kind of like stretch for a second. Like, we just go for a walk. Bring an umbrella with you if you need to. Okay, if it's raining or something, wear a heavy coat. Like, I don't freaking know. Like, just get outside, please. I feel like I didn't realize how, like, I knew I needed this, but I didn't realize how deeply I needed this until right now. And I feel like we all kind of need this right now. Okay, we're getting into spring. March 21st, next week, makes the first day of spring. Okay, it is the beginning of the astrological new year. We want to feel revitalized and energized and refreshed and ready to persevere. So what we need to focus on for the rest of this month is really getting our energy together by moving our bodies. Okay, not even like in a fast-paced way, but like in a calm, swift way, if that makes sense. Okay. The no one is coming for you card, I really feel like nobody is here, nobody's going to take care of you except for you. That's why it's in reverse. It's like we keep thinking that other people, it's like this support that we're longing for. It's like, bitch, nobody can help you until you help yourself. Fuck. Like, get it together. We need to get it together. It's like we want all this support from these people or this sense of community, but it's like, honestly, half the time we give up on the shit that we said we want to even do in the first place. So it's like we're counting on people to finish our dirty work. Nobody's coming for you, bitch. Like honestly, I didn't really learn what discipline and consistency looked like until I started moving my body. Like, until I got into some actual physical movement and started being disciplined and consistent in the gym, going to the gym 5 times a week faithfully. Okay, literally, I don't skip any days unless it's like the gym is closed. Until I really learned what that looked like. And I never learned it any other way except through movement. Now, I see where I've been going wrong this whole time. Like, I'm like, oh, I thought that was discipline, but that actually wasn't. I thought that was consistency, but going at it for 2 weeks and then stopping is not consistency, bitch. It's when you go at it for 2 years. And then you start to finally see the results, okay? I've been going to the gym for 4 years now. I'm just now getting to a place where I'm like, oh my gosh. Dream body is making its way through when I didn't even see a glimpse or ounce of it before. It's like, this is what discipline and consistency is. Staying committed to the growth. Staying committed to the journey, not the destination. Okay? And right now, we're wanting all these people to support us and to do all these things for us and really just like finish up our half-assed shit. And nobody's coming for you. You have to learn how to get it on your own. You have to learn how to do it on your own. Stop taking the handouts. Listen, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is all about just luck. We're some lucky ass people, okay? Jupiter ruled people are we get lucky about some shit, okay? And a lot of things we half-ass and we still just let it somehow the shit just still falls in our lap. Now is not a time to be doing things half-ass. Now Spirit is watching and Spirit's like, how bad do you really want it? Nobody's coming for you. You got to get it in on your own. You have to stay disciplined. You have to stay consistent. If you want that dream body, you go fucking get it. You go learn what that looks like. What kind of time and effort you have to really put in to get that shit, okay? And I feel like the way that you're going to really learn that with your dreams, desires, this family that you want, every single thing, you're going to learn it by staying committed to your movement, okay? So get in the gym, get into a Pilates class, get into some yoga, go move your body, okay? This is where you're going to learn true discipline and true consistency, even without motivation. Because motivation does not last forever. Now we have inner voice. Now we're getting into some movement. Now we're getting into some flow. And now we can hear our inner voice. Now we hear what we're supposed to do. What's our next move? We're clear. Movement is medicine. It helps clear out the toxins in the body. And that even includes toxic thoughts. now you're in tune. Okay? Right now, the focus for Sag is get out into some sun and get into some movement. Okay? Next, we have mindset, equilibrium. This whole, like, how on brand is this? Equilibrium, we already talked about how our shit's all out of whack. Okay, our nervous system is so off. Our equilibrium is definitely off. Exploration, absolutely not. Mirror, and awakening. So right now, obviously we already know what the hell this equilibrium card is. Okay, this equilibrium, like our shit, our equilibrium is not equilibriuming. Okay, our shit is not in balance right now. Okay, and really, you know what we're thinking about? We're thinking about retreating. We're like, I need a vacation. I need to go somewhere. I need to vacate my mind. But you know, honestly though, this mirror card came out in reverse, and I feel like we're wanting to get into some exploration and to like escape reality in a sense because of the fear that we're experiencing. Is this live or like live? We live, bitch. Get into it. Yes, it's live. Let's go. We got a new setting today, okay? We got some sunshine, some trees, and a view. So with this exploration card, I feel like we're honestly kind of wanting to escape reality. Like we're wanting to escape the fear, the society. Like we're trying to escape all the things that are just making our equilibrium off, okay? And with the mirror card in reverse, it's like we're wanting to escape because we're not wanting to face the true emotions that we're feeling. Okay, with this mirror card in reverse, it's like this card states we're in a period of reflection. We're running from the period of reflection. It's like, bitch, we need to ask, why the hell are you trying to escape? Why are you trying to run away? Why do you feel like you need to retreat so damn bad? Why do you need this damn vacation? Why do you need to be left alone? Why? It's like you're running from something. And as my lovely, gorgeous best friend always says, wherever you go, there you are. You can go to Cancun, bitch, but you still got your problems there with you. So what are you really running from? It's like we need to get into a reflection, and this no, absolutely not card, it's like this is not your solution. The mirror work. Oh, I love that. The mirror work. Doing some mirror work. Get into the mirror. Some affirmations. Okay, getting into the mirror and doing some affirmations and saying them to yourself until you believe them. That's what we need to be doing. I love that. That's a good one. Getting into the mirror, doing some real reflective work. Why are we trying to escape this so bad? Why are these things causing us so much fear and angst? What about it is not resonating with us? These are all journal prompts that we need to get into, okay? We need to get into some self-reflective healing. And running away from these issues is not going to solve the problem. So if you're thinking about traveling or going somewhere just to ease your mind, that's the wrong way to do it, okay? Yeah, it's nice to change your environment and things. Listen, but you don't have to run away to do that. Just go to the park, bitch, and grab a journal. Get it together. Now when we are in this state of reflection, now we are finally awake. Now we can see things for what they truly are. We're like, oh my God, this is why I'm so fearful of having a family. This is why I'm so fearful of all the media shit, all this fear-mongering stuff that we're consuming all the time. Now you're going to see things for what they truly are. And honestly, the truth, it may be unsettling at first when you experience the truth, but really when you get into touch with truth, there's a sense of peace that comes with with knowing the real truth. And I feel like when you get into the truth, and that's even like the truth of yourself, getting into some real reflective work, you're understanding your inner truth, your authentic truth. When you're in the state of learning your authentic truth, now it's a matter of acceptance and peace. Now you're in a state of like, I know the truth now. I know the truth of where I learned this pattern from, where I learned this behavior from. Now I'm in a state of, oh, I have peace now because I understand. I'm giving compassion to myself. I'm giving empathy to my younger self. I understand now. There's a sense of peace that comes with that awareness. We need to get into some reflective work because this is what we've been avoiding, and we need to get in touch. Last but not least, we have meditation. So meditation we need to get into. We have large intestine. So really what I'm getting from this, and I talked about this a second ago when I did movement, I think it was, or no, it was sleep. When I said the pancreas card, I feel like this is a lot of sacral and solar plexus chakra. We really need to meditate on our solar plexus because this is where our confidence lies. And our sacral chakra is also where our emotions lie. I also feel like we need to get into some root chakra because we need to get the fuck grounded, bitch. Like we are just a little bit all over wonky, all over the place. Our equilibrium is not equilibriuming. Okay, so solar plexus, breaking down the walls. You notice he's literally breaking down a wall. Breaking down the wall to understand your authentic truth. Get into some real healing work, some shadow work. Stop avoiding it. This past couple months, I've been doing a lot of shadow work, and I am experiencing so many truths about myself that I'm like, oh my gosh. If only I did this in my early 20s. Holy shit. My whole 20s would have went totally differently. But it's the journey, okay? We're here for the journey. It's part of the journey. Burden. Lay your burdens down. Your fears. Lay them down. Release fear. Meditations for releasing fear. Ooh. I felt that one like all in my body. YouTube. Whenever I recommend these meditations, you could find all of these solar plexus meditations. You can find them on YouTube. Sleep hypnosis, guided meditations, sound bowls, theta and delta waves and all the things. Okay, get into all of it. Okay, on YouTube and do some ones for releasing fear. I feel like this definitely. I'm gonna do this. What you love loves you back. Nurture yourself in this moment. Get into some self-love meditation, some self-confidence, okay? Especially with the solar plexus, heavy on the solar plexus, okay? Because this is where your confidence lies, okay? So what you love loves you back. When you learn to really love yourself, like actually really, not like this fake bullshit that you see people like, oh my God, self-love. No, not that bullshit. Like, self-love is so much more than that. It's like a real life practice. It's a real life ritual, daily habit. You breathe it, eat it, sleep it. Everything you do is based and rooted in self-love. Self-love is accountability. Self-love is integrity. Self-love is doing the right thing even when you know it's hard. Self-love is discipline. It's consistency. It's showing up for yourself every single fucking day, even when you don't feel like it. Self-love is not pretty rainbows and butterflies all the time, but self-love means that you're constantly showing up for yourself in ways that are needed and required for optimal growth, peace, happiness, abundance, joy. Okay, so what you love loves you back. Solar plexus, meditations, and self-love, self-confidence meditations. Grounding. We already know, I already said 1,000 times, we need to get some sunshine, go sit in some damn grass. Put your feet in grass, lay in grass, do what you gotta do. Get grounded. Visualize. Visualize what you want this family of yours to look like. Visualize what it is that you really want. Visualize a life without fear. What does that look like? Visualize a life of releasing control and actually surrendering. What does that look like? You can achieve that, you know. It's possible. You just need to be able to see what it looks like first before you can actually get there. Just like you can't really manifest a G-Wagon unless you know what a G-Wagon looks like. Right? You can't really manifest a creative director position until you know what a creative director position looks like and what that entails. You have to get into aligned action, okay, to get the thing. If you want to live a life without fear and live a life of releasing control and getting into some surrender, you need to know what that looks like, and you need to take aligned action in order to get there, okay? Now we are on the path to enlightenment, okay? Now we see things for what they truly are. We are a light being. Now we are awakened. Now we can see where we're headed, and we're operating out of fear. We're operating out of love. We're operating in an abundance mindset, not a lack mindset, okay? We're operating out of peace and joy and health and growth and accountability and all the good things, okay? The overall theme is to reach enlightenment. And these are the things that we need to practice and implement, okay? Sag, that was your beautiful, gorgeous, wonderful March health and healing reading. Please let me know if this resonated for you. I'm so happy with this reading. I think this is probably the best reading I've done so far. I think I'm going to start doing these readings outside all the time. All right, guys, I hope you have a gorgeous rest of your month. Get grounded, get in some sunshine, God damn it. Bye, guys.